Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
So, today we will be talking about something very, very important. And what I mean by important is this. Yeah, I know, right? Cute, like, cute. And y'all know darn well that and this don't mix well. Demon. So, as you can tell, there's a couple of roadblocks with this. And if you're not smart like me, you obviously won't understand what I'm trying to get to you guys here. By the way, I'm sick. That's why I sound different. Well, my nose is just stuffed up. Anyway, let's get back to the point. This whole video is about a parrot named Green Bean. Yeah, I know, really stupid. It's cute. I mean, it's suiting, but, you know, some people say that it's racist, but who cares? So yeah. This whole video we'll be talking about a parrot that I fell in love at a pet store. I know, right? You would fall in love with it too. And don't even try to tell yourself that you wouldn't, because I know you would. So, first things first. We have to make a plan. Well, actually, never mind. Scrap that. We have to talk about this parrot and how I found it and how I fell in love with it. So what I did was I was out at Airbound, and I was at my neighbor's birthday party at Airbound. We left and we went to Greensboro. There's a pet store there. I'm not going to name it off. No, this is not sponsored. Anyways, we did that, and while we were there, there's this, like, whole array of shops. Like, when I say whole array of, I mean, like, bazillions. Like, I can't even name all the shops there. Like, there's multiple. And we, like, whenever we go over to Greensboro, we always go into that pet store. They have so many animals, and they're all adorable. I'm not about to name all of them off, because that would take a whole year and take this whole video up. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save you guys some time. Anyways, we were looking at the dogs and the ferrets, because, like, ferrets and dogs. Like, I've been wanting a corgi for so long. Anyways, we were looking at the dogs, and we always look at the parrots, but there's, like, they never, like, they're always cute and adorable, and I always go, aww, to them, like, obviously. Last time I went there, there was a whole pile of parrots, like, stacked up in the corner of their cage, and they were all sleeping. It was adorable. But this time, there was people, and they had the parrots, like, on their shoulders, and it was just amazing. Like, amazing. And this little girl, she had a little parrot, super pretty. And then this other girl, older one, like, siblings, they were siblings, the girls, not parrots. Two different types of parrots. They were, like, she was holding him, and she goes to put him back in there. So I'm like, can I hold it? But she puts it back in there because I got to her too late. So I put my finger in there. It took a couple of tries until it finally climbed onto my finger, slowly climbed up my arm, and sat on my shoulder, and was freaking adorable. We had a bond instantly. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I can't even explain it. Never felt that with an animal. Like, not even my chickens. Like, amazingness. Anyways, it was on my shoulder. It puffed up, and it goes to sleep. Wakes up every once in a while, and then it would, like, just move around on my shoulder. But it was staying there, and anybody who tried to touch it, it would bite them. Like, it wouldn't, like, bite them, but it would kind of, like, open its beak and try to go for them. Yeah, cringe, I know. But it would do that. So I realized that it was doing that, and I was like, how cute. It's trying to protect me and all that, etc. Anyways, it was, like, halfway in, and then my mom told me that we had to go. It was still on my shoulder. It would not get off. Whatever we did, I would shake my shoulders. It would not get off. So people would try to go get it off of me, but it was very difficult because, like I've already told you, they would go for it and try to attack it. It stuck its head in its wing and just went to sleep, and it didn't, like, wake up. Obviously, it's still alive, but it was, like, mad. It was hiding from all of humanity. Like, it was just mad. And tired at the moment. It didn't want to be bothered, so we just waited. While it was doing that on my shoulder, I was bribing my mom to let me get it. Keep in mind, this is a whopping $400 bird, so, yeah. Anyways, mom was like, no, I'm not, like, a money tree, like, yeah. Anyways, all this other stuff, and I was bribing her, and I was saying, like, do the dishes for a whole year, I'll keep the downstairs clean, and all this other stuff, but she still didn't accept it. Why? I have zero clue. Mother, get a grip. But, so I reached out to my dad, who has been wanting a bird for forever, because ever since he was little, he has had birds. Parrots. Technically what it's called. But it's in the bird family. Anyways, we have a whole trailer in our backyard dedicated to birds and parrots only. Like, yeah. So, there used to be a lot of them. Like, a lot of them. So, I had the parrot on my finger. I gotta tell you about this too. I had the parrot on my finger, and I would, like, kiss it, and then I'd put it up to my cheek, and then it'd, like, kiss me. Anyways, it was a very nice parrot. It was climbing on everybody else once I put it back in the cage. It was just a super nice parrot overall, and whenever I came there, I didn't see any other parrot like that. I'd never seen a parrot like that before. It was just a super nice, loving parrot. Pretty, too. And adorable. Anyways, so I reached out to my dad and told him all about it. I'm not going to go over the whole story, but said we were going to talk about it, so we're going to talk about it tonight, and I'll tell you guys how that goes, but yeah, if I'm able to get it, I will let you guys decide on what we, like, the official name for it, but there's, like I said, a lot of roadblocks. Number 1 is cat, vicious. Number 2 is, most of you guys already know this, but my parents are divorced, if you don't already know this, and, we have cats over there too, and as you know, parrots make noise, and there's a lot of us over there, and it's harder to, we don't want any more animals over there. We already have 3 animals over there, and my mom doesn't really want a parrot, so it's like a no-go, and the parrot's going to be alone for a whole week, and it's not good for parrots to be like that. They get lonely and all this other stuff happens to them. I'm not going to get into that. You guys can look it up for yourselves if you want to. But, we can't get another one of them because $800. No. Anyways, it's just, there's a lot of other roadblocks, but I'm not going to tell you guys about that because that would take forever. But, yeah. So, I'll tell you guys how this talk goes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and I also wanted to add in that I had never felt something like this before with an animal. I guess, like, you could call it a relationship that we had going for the good 30 or 40 minutes. Probably 30 minutes. Was amazing. And I had just kept on telling my mom that it was the happiest that I'd ever felt. Like, that parrot was everything. And I didn't want to leave it. I wanted to take it home. Right there, I knew that we had a bond and that I needed it. And I felt like it needed me, and that it didn't need to be in that pet store anymore. And I knew that it wanted a forever home, and that it didn't want to be there. It may have had a friend, but it wasn't the best. I mean, it was pretty good living conditions, honestly. the nicest pet store I've ever seen. But it's not a place for a parrot with 4 different types of parrots in one cage. There was a lot of parrots in there. Most of them were small, but there was about like, I would say like 4 that were pretty big. Like that one, but yeah, I just wanted to add that in. It is the next day, and obviously I'm not about to, or I didn't videotape the conversation me and my dad had about it because he had just got home from work and settled down and started relaxing, and that would just be weird. I also wanted to give him his privacy. I mean, he's fine being on camera. He's made YouTube videos before, but I just didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to do it for his sake. So what basically happened was we talked about it. He said I could get it if I had something to do about it with, you know, that one roadblock that I had with my mom's house and stuff like that. So I've also talked to her about it. I mean, she doesn't send anything back to me. But yeah, I'll update you guys when it comes to that. But for right now, what I'm going to start talking about is the plans. I'll write them down and I'll be right back. Nah, you guys know I'm not that kind of person. I don't write down plans, I just do it. One of the things is, I think I may have another talk with him about it. Gonna FaceTime my mom, obviously, like I do every night. But this time I'm gonna ask her about it. I mean, she may just be like, stop talking about that, like that kind of stuff, etc. Because I've been nonstop bugging her about it. And I've been talking about it and talking about it. Keep this in mind, I found out about this bird Saturday. Normally I let go of animals by then, but no. I told you guys I had a special bond with this. Like, I felt something special with this bird that I had with no other animal. So, yeah. Keep that in mind. I have not forgot about it. So, yeah, it's been a while and I have not forgot about it. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't really know any other things that I could do. There is nothing else that I can do because of what I would have to do to get it and the whole situation. So, yeah, that's literally the only thing I could do. So, yeah. But the next thing we're going to talk about is, like, any questions that you guys have. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to put that down in the comments. And, like, I will answer them all, I promise. But, also, I wanted to talk about, like, if I get it, what could I name it? Put ideas down below. Like I've already said, I've already named it Green Bean. Like, I don't know if that's going to be an official name, but I was also thinking about naming it, Kiwi. I kind of like the name Kiwi, so we'll see how that goes. But, let's get right on to the other topic, because that's honestly all I had to say. So, now what we're going to be talking about is my dad. So, basically, my account is linked, like, this account that I'm, like, my account, I guess you guys would call it, is his old one. So, I just changed the name and the pictures, but, there's playlists on here. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but, he's posted those, like, that's his stuff. He's had this channel since I was probably, like, 3, maybe even since I was born, but, like, a while. He's posted videos on it, but, yeah. But I've helped this channel grow. It went from, I think, like, 18 to all the way up to 30, so we're doing good. Thank you guys a lot. But, yes. So, as I was saying, so, yeah, back to what I was saying. Everything that I do, he can see it, and everything that people do to like, either what I comment or stuff like that, he can see it. So, you guys commenting, tell him whatever. He ain't gonna get mad, I promise, because he already knows that this is coming, and he already knows that I'm doing this. So, Also, that would help me out so much, and that parrot would be featured in every single video. And we could do so many things with it. But yeah. So put down in the comments below, definitely, like, please, it would help me out tons. Things that would help me out to get it, like, whatever you guys would think would help me out. I would say, like, just put, like, let her get the parrot, or, like, stuff like that. Or you could call it, like, let her get green bean. I mean, whatever you want to. Whatever you want to say, as long as it's not, like, inappropriate or stuff like that. But, I know none of you guys would do that, so, yeah. But, just, please, because that would help me out so much. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Remember, comment down below the things that I told you to comment down below. Please, it would help me out a lot. Turn on that bell to know when I post my new videos, like I've been saying in all my other videos. Those special videos are coming up pretty soon, so hit that bell to know when I post those, and I will be telling you guys, I'll be showing you guys those videos soon. So, yeah. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.